Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. Good
Yeah,
afternoon, everybody. I am Manish from CSCXM, and now I am here to talk about blockchain technology and its application. Coming to the of my, it includes introduction, how blockchain works, block structure, blockchain architectural layers, types of blockchains, benefits, applications of blockchain technology, and conclusion and references. Coming to the introduction, blockchain technology is a peer-to-peer architecture network. After the initial concept derived and implemented by Satoshi Nakamoto in Bitcoin, blockchain has become a topic of interest among the researchers. Blockchain is a type of distributed ledgers technology in which transactions are recorded with an immutable cryptographic signature called hash. Blockchain is basically a system recording and storing information in structure of block and in decentralized manner, but still it makes difficult or impossible to change or hack or check the system. It, it is decentralized and comprised of a series of blocks known, hence it is called blockchain. Here decentralized means that there will be no central authority to control the entire data and information. Uh, Now let's see how blockchain works with an example of Bitcoin transaction with figure. As we see, a node that is a computer in the blockchain network requests for transaction, then a block that presents the transaction will be created. Then this block is sent to every node in the network, and the nodes validates the transaction. This process of validating the block by nodes is called as proof of work, where the node receives reward for validating the blocks, and the reward would be some cryptocurrency for validating. Now the blockchain is added to the existing blockchain in the network. This completes the transaction, and this how this is works. Coming now, let's see the structure of blockchain. What does the blockchain contains? This is a blockchain showing block structure. Each blocks are linked like chains, so this is called as blockchain. Each block consists of previous block hash, current block hash, timestamp, main data, and Merkle root hash, nonsense, and other information. Where the main data are blocks which contains transaction data. This transaction data depends on the usage factor of block, that is the relevant service for which the blockchain is implemented. For financial institution like banks, financial transaction data will be stored. In timestamp, the timestamp will include in the block which refers to the date and time when the particular block is generated. And hash corresponding to the block is unique that identifier that is generated using cryptographic hash algorithms such as SHA-256. Hash of the current block and the hash of previous block will be stored in the block. Hashes makes the block immutable. Hashes and the Merkle root hash, it contains of all the hash values related in a block and performs a mathematical hash calculation generating a 64 character code. The hash of the Merkle tree root of all the transactions in the block is stored for effective processing and easier verifying of data within a short time. And nonce is a randomly generated 4-byte number that can be used once in the cryptographic transaction process. During the mining process in a proof of work algorithm, the nonsense is as counter that the miners are trying to solve in order to generate a new block. Now let's see. Now let's see blockchain architectural layers. It contains and net data layer and network layers. Framework of blockchain can be divided into three layers, namely network layers.
Tell your friends
Yes,
to
ma'am.
off the.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, let's see framework of blockchain. Framework of blockchain is divided into three layers, namely network layer, data layer, and application layer. For understanding these layers, the network layers enables the blockchain to connect and interact with this system decentralized using P2P important task. Consensus is achieved in this layer. This mechanism helps node to reach an agreement on whether transaction should be accepted or rejected and in which order it has to be concluded. Data layer is what makes the block in blockchain. All the data and algorithm and other mechanism, the digital signature, the hash pointer are defined here. This algorithm and data structure helps in making the blockchain transparent and decentralized. And the top layer, blockchain application layer, represent a different application that can use blockchain and its feature like smart contract and cryptocurrency for their purposes. Now let's see types of blockchain. Types of blockchain includes public blockchain, private blockchain, and consortium blockchain. The public blockchain is an open source, decentralized blockchain with no restriction of users that can participate in the network. No individual entity has control over the network. Instead, one can join the network and read or write or audit the block with no order for processing the transaction. In private blockchain restrict the user who can participate and make a transaction in the network. In private blockchain, the final users are known and vetted, and they will be able to access the blockchain service only if the service providers allows them to. Last one is consortium blockchain. Consortium blockchain is partially decentralized blockchain, which means it lies in between a public and private blockchain. Consortium blockchain partially exhibits the properties of both public and private blockchain, but it retains most of the characteristics of private blockchain. Unlike private blockchain, the network of consortium blockchain is operated by group of entities. Now let's see benefits of blockchain and blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is immutable, and any record made in blockchain cannot be changed or deleted. And second benefit is cryptography, where blockchain transactions are validated and trustworthy due to the complex computing and cryptographic proof among involved parties. Provenance refers to the fact that it is impossible to track the origin of every transaction inside the blockchain ledger. And the other advantage is benefit is decentralization. Each member of the blockchain structure has access to the whole distributed database as opposed to the central based system. Concession algorithm allows for control of this network. And the next benefit is anonymity. Each blockchain network participate as a generated address, not user identity. This keeps user anonymity, especially in public blockchain structure. And another benefit is transparency. The blockchain system cannot be corrupted. This is unlikely to happen as it requires huge computing power to the blockchain network completely. The other benefit is reduced risk related to the cyber crimes, frauds, and tampering. High security due to cryptographic and decentralized blockchain protocols. And this is increased time effectiveness due to the real-time transaction. Next, coming to the application of blockchain technologies, it involves. Anish, can you? change slide. Application of blockchain technology involves blockchain in healthcare, smart contracts, blockchain in government, travel and hospital, blockchain in financial service, and etc. There are more applications of blockchain technology, but these are some of the list. So blockchain in healthcare can play a key role in the healthcare sector by increasing the privacy, security, and interoperability of healthcare data. It holds the potential to address many interoperable challenges in the sector and enables secure sharing of the healthcare data among various entities and people involved in the process. It eliminates the interference of third party and also avoids the overhead costs. And the blockchain technology and smart contracts, exactly like the name says, blockchain with the smart contracts can eliminate the need for lawyers or intermediaries. Smart contracts will able to do all the parties, and any change in the contract must be done after reaching consensus. Smart contract can be helpful in business as well as private dealing. And blockchain in government, blockchain technology holds the power to transform government's operation and services. It can play a key role in improvising the data transactional challenges in the government sector, which works currently. The proper linking and sharing of data with the blockchain enables better management of data between multiple departments. It improves the transparency and provides a better way to monitor and audit the transaction. And in travels and hospitals, the application of blockchain can radically change the travel and hospitality industry. It can be applied in money transaction, storing important documents like passport, other identification cards, reservations, and managing travel insurance, loyalty, and rewards. Blockchain in financial services sector, blockchain technology has already been implemented in many innovative ways. Blockchain technology simplifies and streamlines the entire process associated with asset management and payment by providing an automated trade life cycle where all the participants would be access to the exact same and transaction as it is distributed ledger. This removes the need for the broker or intermediaries and ensure transparency and effective management of transactional data. Next, the conclusion of this is the future of blockchain predictively holds some significant advancement in technology. Blockchain is especially promising and a revolutionary technology because it helps reduce the risk, stamps out fraud, and brings transparency in scalable way. Blockchains inherit security measures and public ledgers make it primary technology for almost every single sector. Blockchain with a transparent mechanism and maximum clarity will ultimately revolutionize the way individual and society carry out the transactions and deal with one another. And these are my references. These are my references I have referred for my presentation, and thank you.
Any doubts? Anyone ask the doubts?